See this piece of scrap wood that's been lying in my basement for 5 weeks? We're making a serving tray. Or as the fancy people like to say, charcuterie cheese board. It's a tray to serve your almonds, apricots, or if you're like me, a whole bunch of cheese. Give it as a gift, or hey, keep it for yourself. It's perfect for hosting a party when you can host parties in like 5 years. But hey, you only need one person for a cheese party. In social distancing, please stay 6 feet away from my gorgonzola. I'm taking a leftover piece from my open shelves project, which happens to be the perfect size for course 1 of my solo cheese extravaganza. This is a 1 by 10 by 2 feet piece. And I'd say you can go as large as a 2 by 12 by 3 feet. The advantage to going bigger, you don't have to get up for seconds, only thirds. Now, if you don't have a perfectly sized piece of scrap wood, you can pick one up at your local hardware store, have them cut it, or use your miter saw if you own one. Other materials you'll need: painter's tripods, drop cloth, sanding sponge, clean cloth, stain, stir stick, sponge brush, 2 cabinet poles of your choice, super glue, painter's tape, chalk spray, chalk. An optional but highly recommended cheddar, brie, Swiss Munster, and manchego. Quick refresher on staining: start by sanding and wiping off the excess dust. Then stir and apply the stain, which only needs 1 coat if you're going with this brand. Add a finish for maximum durability, or pull an Alex and call it good enough. Now we want it to be completely dry before we apply the painter's tape and chalk top. Try saying chalk top 3 times fast. Chalk top, chalk top, chalk top, chalk top, chalk top, chalk top, chalk top. Why the chalk top? So you don't mix up your Gruyere with your Chèvre. You can be impressed that I know how to pronounce those cheeses.
That's not how you pronounce them.
Oh, regardless, they're my favorite kind of cheeses. Along with cheddar. All right, now that we're dry, we're going to apply the painter's tape. This is going to create a frame around that chalk top, and make it easy on yourself and just do it the width of the actual painter's tape. Don't forget to get those sides because we don't want to get chalk spray on them. Here's the fun part: we get to apply that chalk spray. I've never done this before, but the spray is super easy. Oof, and it's potent. Crack some windows. And lastly, we need to remove the painter's tape and apply those cabinet pulls. Calling all cabinet pulls, we're ready for you. Now you could apply them with a drill, or you could super glue them. I'll let you guess which route I chose. When Google Maps asks you if you want to take the 7-minute or the 13-minute route, you always take the 7-minute route. Unless there's a Dairy Queen on the 13-minute route, then you always take the 13-minute route. Got it? Sorry friends, drilling doesn't earn you a blizzard. So take that Gorilla Super Glue Gel and call it a day. Shout out to the ladies at Shanty 2 Chic for this shortcut. Now, since I had all the materials except the chalk spray and cabinet pulls, this project only cost me about $15. Looks like I'm ready for course 1 of my solo cheese extravaganza. Yum.